What do you think, you two? Are you ready to get married?
I'd say so.
All right. Well, that's what we need to hear. First of all, I want to say welcome to everybody. Welcome to this wonderful occasion. Welcome to Tofino. And for those of you that have never been here before, and there's a few of you, we hope you come back again sometime. We are gathered on this glorious day, this wonderful evening, to celebrate the love between these two. Today, you are pledging to each other not only love, but strength and warmth, and most importantly, the joy of true friendship, because that's what marriage is.
Nick, I love every side of you, but there is really no pride in loving someone when they are easy to love. So I promise to love you every day. And even more so when it's difficult or when you deserve it the least. Just as you do every morning for me when I turn into a nightmare of a human being trying to get dressed. I'll be there when you need me, and when you don't, I'll support you, bring you to see the light in the end of the tunnel when you're too tired to do it yourself. And it'll always be this way because I want it to. I'll back you up in all circumstances and stand in front of you in harm's way. I'll be honest with you and brave enough to face anything ahead of us together with your well-being always on my mind. I promise to be all that it means to be your wife. Someone who would do anything for you in any given circumstance.
Cheyenne, June 24th, 2013 marks the day I first laid eyes on your beautiful soul. I knew that day and moment was going to change my life forever. Such radiating beauty stood before me just like you do today. I soon mapped out my approach to make you the happiest girlfriend a man could ever ask for. Cheyenne June, you sure didn't make it easy. But I was determined and positive that soon enough, you wouldn't be able to avoid my charm. 6 months later, you caved, and our love had begun. From that day forth, I promised to take care of you, and was certain that one day we would be standing face to face as we do now. The journey we had to get here was a joyful, emotional, and happy one. This next chapter will be all that and much, much more. I couldn't be happier than I am today, surrounded with family and friends, showcasing our commitment to life, of love, and marriage. Cheyenne June, I loved you well before you ever knew that I loved you, and I will continue to love you for the rest of our lives.
We are going to call for Woody to come forward. Yes, Well, Nick and Cheyenne, now as you have before me and in the presence of these witnesses this evening made your solemn vows to one another, I have the honor, by the authority vested in me by the province of British Columbia, to pronounce you husband and wife. Woody's back.
kitchen.
All right, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. And I want to see how excited you are for Cheyenne and Nick. That side is not excited.
I belong to have that scene, but it was harder than anything. It's a messed up world, it'll drive you insane, and it moves faster than lightning rage. And something gives, and I wanna try it. I wanna dance out in the middle of the night. Should I cry for help, or should I grit my teeth? Where are the answers that I need? Not giving up, oh, giving up, oh, giving up, no, not giving up, oh, giving up, oh, giving up. I was wrong.
I remember the very first day that I was coming down from Peace River, Alberta, where my fiance and I live. We got into the kitchen and I met Cheyenne for the first time, blown away by her beautiful smile. We got into the kitchen and Nick's going off about she's just so beautiful and she has a boyfriend. But I really like her. She is beautiful, the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And then we talked more about how beautiful and kind, how her soul is just awesome, and they got this connection. And we sat there and talked more and more about how they've never kissed. And it was killing them. And all he wanted was that. And then he told me when he did, and he liked it. And they're gonna keep on doing that. Day after day, hopefully with a smile, maybe an angry tear here and there. But they'll do it together, proudly and happily. And I am proud to know you both. I'm proud to call you auntie and uncle of my children. And you guys are amazing, and I love you both.
Thanks, Scott. Moving, touching. So let the fun begin. Raise your glasses and toast good health, wealth, happiness to the second Mr. and Mrs. Taylor in the room, Nick and Cheyenne.
Their glass for this wonderful evening you're spending with us, and we look forward to the future of us spending our lives together and you being all a part of it going forward. So cheers to everybody in this room.